give it a few minutes. So how you guys doing today?
Good.
Having a good day?
Yeah.
Enjoy it?
Yeah.
That was a good album we had.
We had a few viewers on there. Looks like we're getting a few people coming on now. I think we got 2. We got what? 1 viewer? Oh, someone already liked it. Awesome sauce. Awesome. All right. Well, hey. So number 1, I like to put this out there. I have good afternoon, everybody out there in YouTube land. Thank you for joining us today. I'm here with 3 lucky individuals, and I can tell you, luck's not just luck; they earned it. So, what was something? What did you do, Steve, that allowed you to go on this, go out today?
Dress to impress.
Dress to impress. How about you?
Just impressed.
How about you?
Just impressed.
You guys hear that? Dress to impress.
Yeah.
And
Every
so-
Wednesday, every day.
Every day? Okay, so we do this when?
Every Wednesday.
Talk to these guys.
Every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday. All right. And what you guys get to do?
Have coffee.
We went to Starbucks.
And we had what?
Coffee.
Coffee, tea, frappuccino, strawberry. That's what I had.
Yeah.
Hey, it was great.
Yeah, it was.
The other thing too, I got to go this time. I can tell you guys out there watching, I will tell you it's worth winning. It was the fastest, funnest 2 hours I've had, I think, at work in a long time. I don't know, how about you guys?
Yeah.
You guys enjoy it?
Yeah,
I
I
did.
enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's
My
like
first time.
Get out in the community.
Get out in the community and check stuff out. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I truly enjoyed it.
I
Yeah,
did
I
too.
So what did we go out, I'm gonna ask you, Chris. Chris, what did we go out and do today?
Talk about landscaping.
We talked about landscaping. We did. We actually did talk about landscaping. People out there might wonder why. Why in the heck did you go to Starbucks and talk about landscaping? Why did we talk about landscaping?
Because, your own business.
Like Chris says, or not Chris, I'm sorry, like Steve stated, we looked at landscaping because we went out and worked on a business plan today. And I got the privilege not only to be the host of the half an hour here, but I got the privilege of actually going out this time with those gentlemen, with these gentlemen, and I can tell you it was a lot of fun. First things first, you guys all had a different idea.
Yeah.
Yes.
What was your idea?
Mowing the lawn.
Mowing lawns. What was your idea?
Blower.
No, the original idea. What was your
Oh,
idea?
restaurant business.
Restaurant business. So what was your original idea?
Art gallery.
Art gallery. So 3 very creative businesses. So you guys all had a completely different idea.
Yes.
Yeah.
Was it fairly easy for you guys to break that down to one idea?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Was it
Yeah.
pretty much easy to do
Yeah.
that? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I will have to say, these guys did a great job of looking at their 3 ideas and breaking it down to one idea. They were really easy. They were easygoing about it. There was really no pushback between one. And that's something that can happen.
Yeah.
Right? You can say landscaping, you can say art gallery, and he might say, no, I want to run an art gallery, that's the business. But you guys compromised.
Yeah.
You guys showed that compromise in there. As you guys did this, did you guys get to learn, what are some of the things that you learned about starting a business? And we can go over our notes too, but what are just some things that you kind of remember that you learned? Go ahead, Chris.
We need like a trailer.
Yeah, in order to start this
A truck.
business, we need a truck, we need
Tools.
a trailer. And why did we decide to go truck and trailer?
That way you could keep your tools inside the trailer.
Keep the tools inside the trailer. And what did we talk about? What was one of the reasons we decided to not go art gallery or restaurant? What was one of the reasons? Do you remember one of the reasons why? Because the overhead. Remember the overhead?
Yeah.
The overhead cost. So one of the things that we talked about during our time down there is we decided that even though an art gallery is awesome and would be fun to work in, even though owning a restaurant's open all the time, but there's a lot of overhead and there's a lot of to the restaurant business, and then also to the art gallery. You know, there's a lot of networking, making sure we find artists who sell, making sure. So we went to landscaping. Because that's something the 3 of us, 4 of us, we could do on a pretty minimal budget to get at least started, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And we kind of looked into that. So we decided that, you know what? Landscaping will be our quickest way to make some money. And so we looked at various things and we decided to take the route of, did we decide that we were going to buy a bunch of,
Tool.
yes, we did. Did we decide we were going to buy the most expensive tools to start?
No.
No, because we don't know what we're going to get into. So we decided
Go cheat.
to go kind of on the low
Cheap.
end, right?
Yeah.
Kind of in the middle, I would say, not too cheap. What was one of the reasons we didn't want to go too cheap?
Because the tools won't be good.
It won't be good. We don't want them to break down. We want to be able to go out there and do our job. We don't want to be spending, we don't want to be wasting our hours working.
Sure.
Working on the stuff we're supposed to be making money with, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So we went about middle ground. Do you guys remember, now, this isn't counting anything else, but buying, so what we did is we researched the cost of a low-end truck. We found one for about $5,000. We found a trailer for $38.99. We then researched our lawnmowers. We researched a bunch.
Yeah.
We found one that looked pretty good, about $65.86.
Yeah.
We found a blower,
Blower.
right?
Yes.
The blower right here.
I was waiting for
He
you.
got that blower.
It's crazy. That was 159. The weed whacker was $80. The edger was 69. We figured around
10,000.
$200.
Yeah.
And everything kind of came out to about $9,700, about $10,000. So, where are we going to get that money from?
The bank.
The bank. So we were going to try to take out a loan at the bank, and who was going to help back your guys' loan?
You.
I fell into default. I am going to support these guys' business, so
And
I get to be the boss of it, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
You're the bank
You
boss
the one
because
that-
you can get the tools.
But no, you guys are right though. You want to find somebody. If it's not one of you guys who have that money, you want to find somebody who can help support and back your business going in.
Yeah.
But one of the things I know you guys found out, you guys need to go to a what to take out?
A loan.
You got to take out a loan and
A business
A
loan.
bank
a
card.
business loan. And we figured that the business loan would help us get our business started. And we also talked about, when we talked about some of the things that we've got going, what was something else we talked about which would be good for our business?
Business cards.
Business cards. And why would business cards be so important?
That way you
We
get
can
the
throw
job.
our name out there.
Throw your name out there. That, a good question, actually. I'm going to ask you guys. A question I was thinking of, guys. Here's these 3 guys, right? They look like stand-up guys to me. We got Chris driving the truck. We got Steve sitting in there, and this guy talking in there.
Yeah,
and,
talk too
we're hanging out. But the point I'm making is, as you guys start doing this business, what were some of the things that you felt like you guys wanted to start? Like, how did you advertise this business? What were some of the advertising of this business? Because I don't know you guys from any other landscapers around, right? So
Yeah.
what were you guys going to do?
Get
Flyers.
business card, flowers,
So flyers was one, and what were you going to do with those flyers?
pass out.
No, I got people's doors and see if they need like a landscaper.
Yeah, make sure too, it's okay when you guys are talking loud into there.
All right.
Any questions?
Okay, somebody asked gas or electric, because some people might not want you doing yards if it's gas.
Well, we decided for the beginning cost.
Gas.
Gas. Because gas is easier to fix, repair, especially if we're going to be dealing with the mowers. So we were looking at that as a cost. Sorry. So we were looking at, so no, that's a good question. That was a good question. Whoever asked that out there, very good question. Yes, it might turn away some business, but we figured though, in order for us to get started, we could do that. Because we talked about just getting started.
Yes.
We know, remember we talked about, we know we want to upgrade as we go along, but to get ourselves on the ground, gas mower was the best way to go.
And weeder and the blower.
Oh, yeah, we're going gas everything. 'Cause,
Yeah.
You know, we didn't want to go ask those people to use their outlets or walk
No.
around with battery packs all
Then you won't
day.
get a job.
And we put our backpacks around we have like a little belt with our battery packs and all that.
Little belt with battery packs?
Yeah,
I don't think that's in our business plan.
no.
Let me see. I don't see no, we're not getting little bells for battery packs. It's not on our budget, Chris. No, I'm just
What I
kidding.
was saying is, as you guys grow, you might get most of it.
Yes,
But the start, you need
The
that-
start.
the less expensive one.
Yeah.
least expensive. And we also too, what was one of the things we decided where we would start our business at? So if I came up to you and I said, what did we talk about? We wanted to start with what, smaller
Smaller.
jobs, right? So
Yes,
we
like a
wanted to-
smaller yard in the front, the small in the back.
Yeah, so smaller yards, because we know that our equipment that we're bringing in is really only gonna be capable of maintaining that smaller yard for a while, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
But part of that, now when we earn money, where are we putting some of our money?
In
Into
a
what?
bridge account.
In a business account. And then we're putting the other money, of course, in
Yeah.
your pocket, right?
Yeah.
For lunch. But you're right, we want to put that money in the business account. And so to answer that question out there, as we build that business account up, that'll give us our overhang to fix our items,
Fix
but
the
also
lawnmower.
buy stuff down the road. And also give us a line of credit, because we talked about what, having a company,
Yeah.
company
Company job.
credit,
Credit.
Car.
company credit card. Because, why do we need a company credit card?
Because we might need it for the tools and stuff.
So, or what happens if we wake up and Chris gets in the van and it doesn't, or the truck and it doesn't start?
We had
We
to,
use that money to get it
We
fixed.
might have to use that credit card to
Yeah.
get it fixed so we don't lose any money that
So
day,
we don't
right?
lose our job.
So we talked about how transferring money from the business account to pay off things that we might use for the business card. We also talked about starting off with these smaller jobs and building a rapport and building up our business
Yeah,
that
name.
way, right?
Yes.
So we can get a name.
Yeah.
All right. And what was the name we came up with?
Steve and Chris.
He keeps saying that, but the business name is actually Chris's,
And Steve.
plural, because there's two Chris's, and Steve Landscaping. And that is the business. We got the Chris's and Steve Landscaping. Hey, I tell you guys, if they get this stuff going, I might have to call myself. They got reasonable prices too.
Yeah.
Now, you guys, as we talked about this, not only did you talk about starting the business, you talked about jobs you wanted to get to. So what were some other jobs that you eventually wanted to build yourself into?
Bigger yards.
Bigger yards, which might take a what?
Long time.
Well, not a long time. but
I
it
know.
might take, what kind of lawnmower do you think for some of those bigger lawnmowers?
A push mower.
What's
a
that?
Sit down mower.
A rider mower, probably.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And that comes into that saving to buy other stuff, just
Yeah.
like the electric. Also, too, another thing we have written down here is I have all kinds of stuff. You guys wanted to eventually get into lane sod.
Yeah.
They wanted to get into,
Mark.
other lane sod, being able to rototiller. Basically, be able to do full landscaping of your property. Whether that means bringing in bark and laying bark out, rocks out. These guys are going to be
Grassy.
what's that?
Grassy.
Lay sod. But that's all something they want to build to. So not only did you guys set up your initial plan, you have yourself goals that you guys want to reach.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to move up
Do you
higher.
think goals are important
Yeah.
to set
Yes.
as well?
Yeah.
We want like simple ones.
Well, no, I think it is. I think when you start a business, I think it's a good idea to understand where you need to start.
Yeah.
But I think in order to drive your business, you should still have dreams to go higher, right?
Sure.
Yes.
So as you're getting better and better with what you're doing,
Then we can buy more tools.
you need to buy more tools, you build up that customer rapport, you get that word of mouth out there. What was one of the things we said? You might be mowing so-and-so's yard, and they might say, what? I have a what? A friend
Right.
who needs some help. Are you guys capable of doing
Yes.
that? Yeah,
Yes.
you want to be in that spot to be able to do that. So, but yes, what was the first thing that we need to get, Steve? You said it like about 10 times.
The lawnmower,
No, first thing we got to get.
a trench,
Insurance
Oh.
is one of them. You're right. Insurance is good. That's good. That's one of them. What was the other thing?
truck.
No. It's a license.
Oh, business license.
Business license. Yeah, we want to start with a business license, our name, and we want to get the insurance.
Yeah.
Because we all need to be, the people on, we don't want to cut our foot and
No.
then, sue the people we're working for, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we can wear steel-toe boots.
What's that?
Steel-toe boots.
You will. Your dress code. That's the thing. When you're working for yourself, what would your dress code be?
Pair of pants, a shirt, and a pair of
Collar shirt, pair of pants and shoes.
So you still look pretty nice,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
workable, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And workable shoes too.
Definitely. You want to probably have something very comfortable,
Yeah.
like you said. I mean, even steel-toed boots. Nothing wrong with that.
Because white people are.
Any other good questions coming in?
I just gotta pick something real quick.
Okay.
Somebody needs help.
No, it's okay. So, so we figured out it's around $30, $45 for the license and for the business license. And then we also figured out that, in order for us to make an actual living, remember we had to figure that out, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because you want to make a living doing this, right?
Yes.
And there's 3 of you.
Yeah.
So your job, so we figured out doing 10 $40 jobs a day
Yeah.
pays everybody at the table here $100 each day and puts $100 into the business account for gas, maybe
Fix their
spark plugs,
Yeah.
Something
maybe
fix the
some
truck.
oil, gas for the truck, various things like that. And that was something we talked about, you guys, right? We did talk about that. We have to take into consideration, because we are driving, we have to take in when we're charging businesses, what do we have to charge for? A little extra for, probably.
The bigger yards.
Well, bigger yards, yes, we'll pay a lot more than $40 for a bigger yard. $40 is our standard yard price. That's your basic suburbia Modesto, just so you guys know. Don't be thinking if you live in some big house, you're getting a $40 deal. We go up from there. But no, we talked about, I remember one of the things we talked about was, I kind of forgot my question because I've been rambling so much. Yeah, we'll come back to it when I remember it. Sorry, I'll come back to it. So we figured we go business account. Oh, what we figured out though is, we've got to make money doing this. So we figured out we have to, we have to set up a very good clientele, and the best way to do that would be to be on foot, get out there and help individuals out. Kind of loud over there, huh?
Yes, it is. Keep that over there.
Yeah, it's all right. We'll make it happen. So what was our hours going to be?
Mondays, Tuesdays,
Monday, Tuesday.
and Friday and Saturday.
Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday?
6 a.m. till the sun goes down?
Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. till the sun goes down.
Yeah.
This man hit it right. Your vacation day is rain days
Rain
and
day.
Sundays.
Yeah.
That's our vacation days, remember?
Saturday and Sunday.
Because going into landscaping, what was one of the hurdles that we're going to have to come across in the wintertime? And what I mean by hurdles, it's what's something that's going to stop us from work.
When
Rain.
it's raining really hard.
Rain hard. And do we make money that day?
No, we lose money.
So, we have to work, that's why we work 6 days a week.
Yeah.
Because we have to pick up clientele that maybe we were supposed to do their yard on Monday, we might have to pick it up later in the week.
Yeah.
It might push us back. So remember, that's why we decided to
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, if it rains hard, then we don't do it. We're off that day because it's raining really hard.
Exactly. And what was, yes?
Well, someone on here posted, just remember though, with your business plan, what the things you do in your hours, you can't do residential at 6 a.m.
Who said that?
Me, because it's against school, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Then what time can we start? 7 o'clock?
Business, plan for that.
Well-
So maybe businesses at that time.
Well, we'll start at 7. We just gotta get up and get moving by 6. I know the guy who comes and mows mine mows it at
All right,
7
Chris.
o'clock.
What time you gonna pick us up? 7 o'clock?
Yeah.
You're allowed to,
Yeah, the
Jack.
guy, I know the guy who used to mine.
He said he's gonna pick us up at 7.
No, see, that's the thing, time management. You guys get in the van by 6, then you can get to your first site by
And
7.
you guys have to get your Starbucks and your
Get
steak.
your
Yeah.
Starbucks, your breakfast,
Yeah.
your lunch. Chris has gotta roll around and pick you two bums up.
Yeah.
He's gotta go pick all of us up, you know? Chris has gotta roll around and pick us up, so
Cause he's the driver.
he's our driver. Or, you know, we meet somewhere. So, no, but Clayton actually, that's a good question. Clayton is right. You do have to take into consider noise and,
I
you
didn't know
know.
it was 6 o'clock, you can't do it at 6.
Yeah, there's certain times that we have to take into consideration. And
Cause
Clayton-
people might be sleeping.
Sleeping, yes. It's just like, it's just the opposite as if, like, if
Yes.
we tried mowing someone's grass at midnight.
We'll
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
get, we'll probably lose our
It's
license.
against the law, like Steve said.
And we can lose our license.
Maybe they would take our license, so we don't wanna do that.
No,
A
we're gonna
lot
follow the
of
rules.
time at 7.
Yeah.
Start at 7.
What was another way of advertising that we figured would be on the cheap? Craigslist, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Craigslist, it's free, you put it out there, you advertise it.
YouTube.
And YouTube was another one, you can always go to social media.
Facebook.
Facebook was another one, you can advertise it that way. These are all free advertising platforms. And then, of course, word of mouth. And that comes when you guys start handing out
Yeah.
flyers, and you start
Yeah.
doing the
And the
word.
business cards.
Business cards, yeah, 'cause good businesses grow.
I got a question. So if we go around and put them on the wrist wrappers like at cars, can we get trouble for that? Could be-
Well, that's why we're gonna go door to door, because we wanna meet the people, remember? We're gonna show up, we decided that we were gonna show up, dressed, looking nice, go around and say, hey, we're a new business, we're a new landscaping business, we're getting ready to start, we'd love to, you know,
Make sure we have good shoes to walk around in.
definitely if you're going to do landscaping, you're gonna be on your feet a lot, definitely, guys. Chris is right, make sure your shoes are comfortable. Safe, but make sure they're very comfortable. You're gonna be on your feet a lot. What were the specific jobs that you guys remember you guys were gonna do? You were gonna do what?
Mowing.
You were gonna do the mowing.
Austin blowing.
You're gonna be manning the blower and what?
Edging.
The edging. And why do you think that the three of you doing a separate job is a good idea?
Because we get it done faster.
Get it done faster, right? So you can move to that next one, right?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously quality is important, but also too, being able to get done, right? Moving on. It's that next one. So no, that's a really good idea. That's a really good idea, you guys, to have what positions that you think you're gonna be best at to move into each position. Any other questions coming through?
Let's see, someone said, some people have to do graveyard shifts. Would you guys ever have to do that?
You know, that's a good question. In the landscaping business,
Probably not.
like Steve and Chris and I were talking, the Chris's, we were talking just a minute ago about that. I'm sure if we showed up next to you mowing your grass at midnight,
Or 2 o'clock in the
probably,
morning.
or 2 o'clock in the morning,
Oh,
probably
no.
not okay. And to be honest with you, there is a noise ordinance, you guys, and that falls under the same category that Clayton brought up about the 6 a.m.
And
Yeah,
10
it's
o'clock.
7 to 7.
So, yeah.
Yeah, 7 to 7.
Yeah.
So we'll go 7 to 7. There we go. And we see we're learning on the fly here. We're willing to adapt. As a business and a business like we are, we're gonna have to adapt a little bit.
Yes.
I mean, we're gonna have to meet our customers' needs. Not all lawns are gonna be the same, right?
No.
Some can be small, some can be big.
Yep. And some people might want their grass size
High.
higher.
Or
Some might
lower.
want it lower. Yeah.
Somebody mentioned anything else, but you guys would have uniforms.
What did you guys decide on that, on the clothing? You guys, I know.
Collar shirt, pants, and shoes.
Yeah.
Comfortable shoes.
Yep, so let's not, you know, maybe, would you guys maybe put the Chris's?
Name, or
and the
name tag.
Yes, and the shirts.
On the
Make them all
shirt?
cheap
So
shirts.
yeah, we would embroider our nice polo shirt
Have a shirt, landscaper.
and on the back, nice, I like
And
that.
have our name on the back too.
Have your name on the back?
And then, and if we need specials, we can do that too.
Nice,
And
nice.
you have to have your business license on your truck.
Business license with the truck, yes.
Yeah, so someone's question is, I'm gonna add to it a little bit, it was like, can you do a house at Hopedale, or are you guys gonna be limited to one area, or go out of town also?
Yeah, out of town.
Yeah, I can.
Both.
All
Both.
the shots right there?
These guys are calling the shots. They're the business guys. Yeah, we will travel. And I think the reason we do that is it keeps up it opens up customers for us.
Yeah.
And we know that it's competitive out there for landscaping.
It is.
But we find the right niche in it. Like, I know I was telling these guys as we were working on it. Remember, I was telling you about the one guy that has somehow contracted with about 5 houses.
Yeah.
on one
Yeah.
lot. That's kind of what we were talking about. It's a genius idea. So we were talking about how if we could
Maybe 10
go
houses.
to a neighborhood and we pick up a whole block, or not a whole block, but 4 or 5 people on it, it's a good way to go about it. What's the next question?
Well, it's a statement, Josh did say that communication is very crucial for getting your business started. You guys gotta talk to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and we did, Josh. Thank you very much, Josh.
Thank you, Josh.
Hey, Josh.
Alex stated that, yeah, you need to get out of work, because if you don't work, you don't get money.
Yeah.
He's right.
Sure.
We got to get out there and do it. And we did discuss that. We know that rain, unfortunately,
Yeah.
might dampen our days, but we also know that
It does
we that's why we're ready to work pretty much 6 days a week.
Yeah.
If it's not raining.
And the other cool part about owning our own business too is if say the work week's going really good and smooth, we decide our Saturdays can be what we want to make them.
Yeah.
We can do like 10 houses a
Kind of
day.
leave the Saturday open to where we can either go and do jobs that we got rained out on or things like that. Any other good questions?
No, it's just, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So, I know, guys, and everybody out there who's watching this, I can tell you, I got the opportunity to go out today. I had a great time.
I did too.
Oh, I did
Good
too.
time.
My
Good time.
first time.
Me three. We had an awesome time, you guys. I mean, it was fun. We really did. We sat down and talked. We looked up the prices. We had a great time doing this. It was nice and loose to an extent. It was a good experience for all of us.
Yeah.
Did you guys get a good experience?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
did we know anything about starting
No.
a landscaping business before we started this?
No.
No.
I didn't know anything.
He
I
did, because
did.
he used to be a landscaper.
Steve actually did. Yeah, Steve
I used to own my landscaper.
Steve used to run his own landscape business.
It cost $30 for a license.
Do you remember? So
Wow, he remembers
we had
that.
a little bit of expertise coming in. We had actually a little bit of a mentor coming in. Steve was able to help guide us through some of this because a lot of it's here.
Don't know anything about it.
Pick up a lawnmower and just go, right?
Yeah.
So all I know though is I had a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun hanging out with you
Yeah.
three.
Thank you.
I recommend, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to tell all these guys. I recommend you guys Wednesdays, Dress for Success. Get the opportunity. Give yourself the opportunity.
Go out.
Yes, Steve, say it again.
Go out.
Go out.
To go out. Chris, say it.
Go out.
Yes. Give yourself the opportunity to go out. It might not be with me. It might be with another staff. Give yourself the opportunity to go do that. Because until you've done it, or at least tried it, you're not going to know if you're going to like it or not. All I know is the three of us had a great day. Steve, stop looking over there, and we're out of here. You guys have a great rest of the day.
Bye.
Good night.